What is up, friends and fans? Jake here with a quick update about Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. So I know in a prior video we covered the fact that Yoshi and Rabbid Yoshi have been removed from the playable roster. They are no longer in this game as playable characters, and I think a lot of commenters had questions about that and wanted to know why. And in this new interview, courtesy of NintendoEverything with Sparks of Hope producer Xavier Manzanares, we actually have an answer for why those characters are no longer here. The interview is great, there's a lot of fun stuff in there, so I will link to it in the description below, of course. But basically the answer to the question is that they kind of didn't want to feel attached to all of the characters and everything they offered in Kingdom Battle, and instead wanted to think about this game as a new, fresh experience and thought about how everything would kind of work together in a holistic sense. I really like this one part of the interview where the producer says they hope that players will think this. Okay, the choice they made for the heroes and what they put in the game are logical because of the archetypes and what they do in battle, and it's cool, and the synergy is super cool. And I think this totally makes sense. You know what I mean? Draft 2 is already always better than Draft 1. You know, you have better ideas, you develop on those ideas, and I think we already see that, you know, a character like Mario, of course, has to appear in Mario plus Rabbids, but even Mario is distinctly different than how he was in the first game, with a new weapon type, new abilities, and I think a more specific, like, tactical lens has been applied so that these characters have more specific, like, bespoke roles. The producer even goes on to say as much, later in the interview they say, it was all about making sure that each of them fit an archetype in terms of strategy and tactics in battle, so that's why we made those choices on the 9 heroes. So while you can definitely be creative and make anything work, I think for the sake of the story and what you expect from them in battle, it totally makes sense that a character like Bowser, for instance, has a more easy to identify explicit role in a strategy game than a character like Yoshi or Rabbid Yoshi. You know what I mean? Bowser, he's just so big, we've seen those huge attacks, it's a whole thing. So yeah, I'm satisfied with this, but let me know what you think. Are you hoping that in that DLC, that season pass thing that mentions adding new heroes, are you still holding out hope? Like, no, it needs to be Yoshi. I don't want Wario. I don't want Wally. I want you. Let me know in the comments below, who do you want? Or maybe you're holding out for Donkey Kong, you know, from the DLC in Kingdom Battle. Please, let me know in the comments below. And for everything else Kingdom Battle, or everything else Kingdom Battle, everything else Mario plus Rabbids, and everything else games, you're already in the right place. So just let us explain. I've been Jake, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.